would well, I trained on videos for 8 weeks.
Second set.
Okay, now we're gonna now start exercising again, ladies. And if there's a couple guys, whatever, let's party together. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Next, we're gonna call this exercise I developed called sumo squats. Nice and deep, Marie. Oh, that's fantastic. This is where I like to stand behind my client and encourage them to keep going. You go up, I go down. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
Okay. 32 seconds. I can last that long. Everyone knows I can last that long. Okay? Whatever it takes, people. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Come on, you guys. Get those squats low. I'm going to take it even lower for this last bit. Rocco, how many seconds we got?
Oh, just 13.
Guys, 13 seconds. Pulse it out at the bottom.
Or pulse it up at the top. I don't care. That's, you know what I'm saying? I don't care where you pulse it. Just pulse it.
How many more?
Okay, that's it. Time.
What's next?
Next is just listen to the song. It's a great song I wrote. All right, next what we're going to do is called, this is from a crazy party I was at, and I developed this exercise. It's called 3 jacks and a squat. It was a crazy, I'll tell you about it another night. But 3 jacks and a squat. Go. Squat. Jack was a great friend of mine, and he knew how to throw a party. It was a crazy night, and that's how we developed 3 jacks and a squat was the name of the exercise.
Was he having cocktails?
What's that? Jack did like cocktails. You know what I mean? He's doing a little time right now. But fantastic guy.
Is he still doing 3 jacks and a squat in prison?
He might be doing just, 4 jacks right now. No squats, okay? All right, you've got 10 seconds, Marina. And then we're going to do one of my favorite exercises, tricep dips. Okay, as I said before, it's not like artichoke dips. It's a different kind. And that's time. Okay, get on the floor, would you?
Take it down, you guys. Tricep dips.
Get on the floor, would you, honey? All right, that's good.
Okay. Tricep dips.
These are nice. These are called dips. Start it up. Come on, the clock's going. I want to see you working. I see you, ladies. I see you. Get that booty high. Push from bottom below. Feel the back of your arms bulging like little stones popping out of your arm. That's what the beautiful of a tricep is. Check it out, ladies. Check it out. How do you think I got that? Well, you wonder, and I'll tell you later. Okay, keep going. 15 seconds.
Can we pulse it, Rocco?
Yeah, pulse it. I like it when it gets pulsy. That's for sure. 7 seconds. Don't give up. I see you over there in your little house. Keep going. Keep going. Time. That's time, Marina.
Marie.
Okay. Next we got, this is one of my favorite exercises that I developed in my custom training program. It's called plank jacks. Plank jacks.
Okay. I gotta see what's happening.
Get into a plank.
But gentle plank jacks.
Very gentle.
One at a time.
This is, again, developed at this party, my friend Jack. He's now doing time, but he goes side to side. He would say, get into a plank and let's go side to side. and that was one of his things. Okay,
How much time?
20 seconds.
Last 10. Let's do full jacks, you guys.
Okay, let's keep
Tell
it
me
nice
when.
and full. All right, you're a beautiful woman.
Tell
you know
me when.
I mean? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Fantastic work. All right.
What's next, Rocco?
Next, one of my favorite exercises to watch my clients do is what I call side planks right and left. Let's start with the left side.
Oh.
Let's start with the left side.
Let's do this, you guys. Side planks.
Okay, let's go. 45 seconds.
You wanna?
Fantastic. Okay, see, I like to support my clients any way I can. I like to get to know my clients from the inside and out. You know what I mean? I am focused. That's why you may want to hire me for your bachelorette party and other events. I have muscles. I'm toned. I have suntan lotion. Whatever you like. I keep you going. If you want, if you're skinny and you think you're fat, you're one of my perfect clients because you're gonna work hard and hire me over and over again. Okay? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a break, Marina. Let's go to the other side.
Oh my God. Let's do this, people.
All right, come on.
It's Marie.
All right. Oh, Marie. Okay, Marie. Fantastic. Arms down. Energy drawing up through the armpit and straight up the other arm. Okay? Hips are lifted. Nice. For Rocco. Lift them for Rocco. A nice straight line. Energy. Neck is straight. Energy going from the spine through the neck out the top of the head. Like an arrow shooting through the sky. Like in a Disney film. 12 seconds. Okay, don't give up on me, ladies. I won't give up on you if you don't give up on me. It's a relationship we're developing. 3, 2, 1. Okay, breathe it out, everybody.
What's next, Rocco?
This is one of my favorite songs that I wrote.
Rocco, what's next?
Next, we're gonna do some V-sits. I call them V-sitting. Make a V with your body. Make a V with your body.
Okay, nice.
And in and out. In and out. Ladies, in and out. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, nice and... Oh, that's beautiful. And gentlemen, if you're watching, hey, I'm here with you. You're here with me. Everybody's working out. Let's get sweaty. Let's feel the magic. Let's feel the magic inside the body. 27 seconds, Marina.
Marie!
And we're going good here. We're going very good. We're going to have one more exercise that I developed in my custom training program, 18 seconds. One more exercise, and then we're pretty much done with our workout. Then we can have cocktails, Gatorade, whatever you like. Just something sweet. Make sure it's got a lot of sugar in it so that you feel like pumped. You know what I'm saying? 3, 2, 1. Take a break, Marina.
Oh my God, you guys, we're almost there.
All right. Last exercise is an exercise that I developed.
It's an exercise that Rocco invented, you guys.
I developed this exercise in my custom training program.
Let's do it.
Okay, it's called Mountain Climbers. Mountain Climbers.
This is the last one.
Okay.
Then it's
Here we
Q&A
go.
time.
45 seconds.
Okay. Here we go, people.
Here we go.
And go.
Go. I want you to imagine you're climbing Mount Everest. You're just at the beginning now. You're starting to get further up the mountain. Here you go. You're going up the mountain a little higher, a little higher. Don't give up. Don't fall down. Keep going. 30 seconds. Don't give up, Marina. You're doing great. Keep going. The mountain, you're halfway. Oh, you're a little bit more than halfway. You see the top of Mount Everest. You're feeling strong. You can't believe how fresh the air is. You keep going. You keep going. Why? Because I don't give up on you. You don't give up on me.
How much longer?
10 seconds, because you can hire me for bachelorette parties, personal training. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic workout. Fantastic workout.
You guys, that was amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's grab some water. Let's do some Q&A. And let's get our freak on, like Missy said. This was a self-care Saturday.
All right, so
for the books.
I'd like you, can you give me a check now or cash?
You guys, does Rocco deserve to get paid for this?
What do you mean?
Is this?
What do you mean I came all the way over here?
I don't know, Rocco.
All right. Hey, you mind if I take a shower or something?
Yeah, go take a shower, Rocco.
You have a nice house.
Thanks,
All
Rocco.
right, take care of yourself.
All right, you guys. I'm so glad. Someone said it was their first workout in 6 months. Oh, yeah. How amazing. All right, so you guys, self-care Saturday. No movement, no life, right? The less you move, the less you feel. That is the truth. And obviously, Rocco, our celebrity trainer, didn't quite work out as we thought. But oh my goodness, do I have a sweat on. So let me see if there are any questions. Oh my gosh. I love it. Somebody said I tuned in too late. You could watch it on the replay, and my goodness. Let's see if you guys have any questions for me on this self-care Saturday. Now is the time to put them in that comments. I know somebody's saying their legs are burning, their arms are burning. Good job, Marina. Exactly. All right, let's see what the questions are. If there is a question, and if not, we will wrap up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is great. So I do have to answer this. She said, do you guys always do role play? Y'all are hilarious. I will say, we do role play a lot. Yeah, and that also even shows you too, how much of a workout that you can get. We're not even on this live for like a half hour, y'all. It's 25 minutes, and obviously Rocco took up a little bit of time in the beginning. So that's like a 15-20 minute workout, and man, can you get your heart rate up and keep your sweat on. So yes, we do role play. Let me see if there's any other questions. And then you guys, oh my goodness. So Tanya says, what's the biggest thing you guys have learned about yourselves that you didn't like during lockdown? Thing I learned about myself that I didn't like. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna sound so arrogant right now. I honestly didn't learn anything about myself that I don't like. All the shit that I don't like about myself, I knew about way before lockdown. So yeah, lockdown really didn't bring out anything different for me. It was just the same old stuff. If anything, I found more things out about myself that I liked during lockdown versus the other way around. So that's my honest answer to that. All right, let me see if there's there's a couple more questions. Yes. Okay. What's the best good news that you've heard all week? Oh, so I'll tell you this. We don't know. Actually, let me turn the light on, you guys. Let me turn the light on. So we don't know how this is going to turn out yet, right? So it's all very, very, very much in the early stages, early stage stuff. But I think one of the best pieces of news that I heard all week was about the advancements at Oxford University when it comes to a vaccine. So I thought that that was really promising. And it just means for me, in the larger scheme, that scientists are all working really, really hard, and they're working to find those first steps, right? They're working to find those first steps to supporting everyone in having their health and bringing everything back online. So I think that that's really exciting. All right. Hello from Malaysia. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So Mia, this is a great question. Says, how to deal with haters? Kinda don't. That's the whole point. Like, people judge you right now that aren't even haters, right? People that actually love you, like you, they're your family members, they're your friends. They judge you all the time. It may not be super harsh judgments, but we humans are judging friggin' machines. We never stop judging. It's just how our mind works. We stop judging when we catch ourselves judging and go, oh, that may not be the highest and grandest vision of who I want to be in the world. So then we reel it back, right? We pull it back. And then we go, oh, not really a useful way to be. But on an automatic basis, that's kind of how our minds work. So you just don't, you're like, whatever, dude. So many people in the world, if you're a creator, if you're someone who's making things, there's a gajillion teachers out there for everyone. If someone doesn't like you, your book, your style, bless them, say move on to somebody else. But you don't have to let them rent space in your head or your heart for sure. Okay. All right. What else we got going on here? Oh, wow. Lots more questions. Lots more questions and lots more people on. This is great. Oh, well, come on. I'm going to answer this one. What is the best way to get out of a funk? So obviously this is contextual. It depends on what kind of funk that you are in. But this is why, you guys, I am such a huge fan of movement, because when you move, when you exercise, whether that's running or walking or dancing or lifting weights or doing what we just did, which is a total body workout with no equipment, you change the biochemistry in your body. This is scientific. This isn't woo-woo. This isn't platitudes. This isn't pop psychology feel-good bullshit. This is the truth. So if you are in a funk, you need to change the state of your body so that new chemicals, you actually produce them. The endorphins, you change what's happening biochemically and you feel different. It is the best way to get out of a funk. Also, from a long-term basis, right? So that's like an immediate fix that you can do anytime, any place. You have to really pay attention to your nutrition, to the fuel that you're putting in your body. So they often say the gut is like a second mind, and there are neurotransmitters in your gut, in your gastrointestinal system that impact how you feel and impact how you think. So brain fog, feeling mild bouts of depression or sadness, a lot of that can also be linked to what you're eating, to what you're not eating, if you're eating things that don't agree with your system. So that's something that it's important. This is why healthcare is so important, and it's so vital that people pay attention to their nutrition, because you can completely change your kind of mood profile by changing what you eat and what you put in your system. But a fast fix is actually moving your body. All right, let's see. What else we got going on here? Yes. Okay, looking for other questions. Yes, this one. Do I miss New York? Of course I miss New York. Of course I miss New York. I love New York City. I love being in New York. But since the lockdown happened and we were here in LA, we're going to be here for a little longer. But of course, I love the East Coast. New York is my home city. I've been there for like 2 decades. New Jersey is my home state in terms of where I'm born, but I'm a tri-state girl. I appreciate California. I love California so much too. I love being here, but New York City is my home, and I'm excited to get back there. All right, let's see what else we got. Going on here. A couple more questions. Okay. Oh, I like this question. This is an exciting one. How do you fire a toxic client in a polite and nice way? So you absolutely can do this in a polite and nice way. I think step 1 is about giving yourself permission to what I call write it rude, right? Write it in the exact way. You're not sending this version. You're just getting out the truth of whatever it is that you feel. That is the best way to get any of your thoughts on paper. So that's step 1. Write it rude. Say exactly what you want to say. Step 2 is then to relook at this, usually like a day later, give yourself 24 hours, and you'll come back to that write it rude version, and you'll see what an asshole you were, right? You'll be like, oh my God, that is so harsh. I do not need to say that at all. There is nothing good that's gonna come from me saying all these things. All of that's not necessary. So when you revise and you edit and you draft that letter, think about if that letter were to be published, let's say on the front page of the New York Times, or if that letter were to be published on some other, who knows, media outlet that you really respect. Write the version that is respectful and honest and sets them up to succeed in the future. Dig into your well of love and compassion. Understand that just because you are not a right fit for someone, it doesn't mean that you're bad or they're bad. It's just not the right chemistry for this moment. And write something that you would feel so proud of if anyone that you respected saw it. Also write the version that will set that human up to succeed. So saying maybe it's giving them other referrals, or, based on our experience, I think you really need someone that's X, Y, and Z. I'm answering questions.
I'm trying to get out.
You want to come in, Rocco?
I'm trying to get out, but you want, okay.
Yeah. Rocco, how would you fire? So anyway, let me finish up my answer to this, and we'll see how he fires clients in a nice way.
I got
So hold on, Rocco. Hold on. So anyway, that's that second version. So you write it rude, and then you write the version that you would be proud to have on the New York Times, and that would set that person up for success in their next endeavor. And if you have any trusted friends, colleagues, people that you trust that can look at your writing and de-hook it, meaning a lot of us, when we're pissed and when we're hurt, we have some passive aggressive things that we can kind of build into our communications that
which
are really
is great, which
asshole
is a good
things.
thing
Don't
to
do
do.
it. Don't do it.
I always do that.
Yeah, he always does that. Anyway, you don't want to do that. Trust me, you don't want to do it. You're going to feel so much better. Okay, Rocco, how do you fire a toxic client in a polite and nice way?
I say, you know what? I don't like you. I don't want you around me. And go live your own life with other people, because my life is precious. If you want to be toxic, go take it out on some of your other people on the planet. There are plenty of other people to get toxic with, not me.
So that's how Rocco does it. Amazing. Okay, let's see if there's any other questions. Bum. You want to answer this one, Rocco?
Sure.
This is from Harold.
Harold?
He just says,
what? Oh, that's the question.
Yeah.
What? I'll tell you what, Harold. Is it Harold?
He's just like, I'm Marina.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll tell you the question that just came in live from, what is this, YouTube or something? The question that just came in from Harold, without a D evidently, because you're so unique, Harold. But so the question is what? Okay, I'm going to tell you what. What is what it's about. You gotta know what in order to wake up in the morning. Otherwise, you're gonna be like, who am I?
All right.
And you don't want to say who. You want to say what? Great question. I gotta go. Bye.
Clearly, Rocco is amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Harold.
Send a check when you're done.
I will send a check. I will absolutely. I'll Venmo you, Harold. Not Harold. Rocco. Okay. Let me see. Oh, this is a good one. All right. Any tips or practices for perfectionism when it comes to completing a major creative project? Yes. First of all, set a deadline to just get that shit out the door, like literally. So one of the things that I did when I was working on the book proposal for Everything is Figureoutable, and I just knew it was less about perfectionism, but it was more about the fact that I knew if I gave myself too much time, that thing was never going to get done, right? It was always going to be, I'm tweaking it. Oh, it can be better. Blah, 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 blah. So what I did is I set up with someone on my team. I said, hey, we're going to work on this book proposal for 2 days. We're clearing all of the rest of our meetings. No one's allowed to contact us. And within 2 days, we're going to have it like 80% done. Then we're handing it off to our agent. And then we'll just give ourselves like another 2 days or so to like complete it and get it out the door. And I will tell you, that worked so well. So one of the tips or the practices is get a launch date in the books. And don't make it for like a year. Don't make it for like 6 months. Make it for something tight that is ambitious but reasonable. Something that scares you a little bit but doesn't send you into burnout. Why? Because you won't have the time to screw around. You're not going to have the time. You're like, oh my God, it's not perfect. No, forget about that shit. Set the timeline tight in and then get the first iteration out. Everything, especially things like programs and websites, they're constantly going to evolve. The first one isn't the last one you'll do. I'm even working on right now, we're doing the paperback version for Everything is Figureoutable. So even a printed book, which obviously in its first iteration, that is the version that's there. But if your book does well, there's likely going to be an opportunity to do a revision, right? The paperback or the 10th anniversary or whatever. So get the thing out the door, do your very best, set tighter timelines, and then just go with it. It feels so unbelievably freeing. And here's the other thing. If your customers or your clients, like you don't want to do shoddy work, right? So I'm not encouraging that, not at all. But there's always going to be these little errors. There's always going to be things that you catch. And you can allow your audience or your people to support you and be like, hey, I found this thing. You're like, oh my goodness, thank you. Someone did this, I think it was last week when I published the little Instagram grid for Self-Care Saturday. They're like, hey, Marie, you said the 28th when it's really the 26th. And I was like, hey, girl, 2 seconds, revised it, and it's fixed. So that's my tip. All right, you guys, let me see if there's anything else here before I let y'all go. Oh, honey, I need to tell Mary something. Mary asks, how do you emotionally handle unsubscribes from your list when you see other people getting value? Stop looking at that shit. Mary, what are you talking about? Don't do that. Mary, I'm going to tell you this, and this is someone who's from, I'm a very emotionally in tune kind of person. I'm very empathetic. Mary, if you want to make it in business, you have got to grow a thicker skin than getting upset about people unsubscribing from your damn list. That is natural. That's going to happen. It's called attrition. Don't worry about that shit. If you are paying attention to that, you've got way too much time in your hands. Don't look at it. You should have an assistant or someone else help you understand the metrics for your business so you make sure that you're growing more people that are actually unsubscribing. But to look at those things, and if it's getting you upset, honey, no. Okay, let me see. What else is going on? What else is happening? Yes, okay. All right, you guys are really good. And I see people speaking and putting in characters and languages that I do not speak and I do not understand. Someone says, oh, there's a lot more questions. Please take one more question. Okay, let me see what else is in here. You guys are asking such good questions. Oh, this one is awesome. What helps when it comes to your decision process? So, you know what helps when it comes to my decision process? This thing. So my body is how I make 99.9% of my decisions. Of course, I'm an intelligent, smart thinker. Of course, I look through the pros and cons of everything, right? So I use my rational, logical mind. I use all the experience that I've built up over the years. But then you know what makes the decision? My heart, my soul, my body. Just like Shakira says, the hips don't lie. I will tell you, your body has a truth, an intelligence, an integral wisdom. You can tap into your deepest wisdom and your highest truth if you tune into your body, which is why we started out this live doing movement. And if you're just joining on this live and you haven't moved today, or you've been sitting on your couch, or you're not moving quite as much as you know that your body is designed to move, I would encourage you, restart this live, do this 15-20 minute workout to the best of your abilities, and then listen. Listen to what your body is telling you about any decision that you're about to make, and I guarantee you, you will feel one way or another. So I've talked about this before, but I'll talk about it now because it never, ever, ever fails me, like ever. When you're thinking about moving ahead in a particular direction, right? You have an opportunity on the table. You can go X way or Y way. You're hiring someone. Should I say yes to a move, a job, a client, anything? Here's what you got to do. You have to get very still. You have to tune in to the internal signals of your system, close your eyes, and ask yourself this question. Does the idea of saying yes to this opportunity make me feel expansive or contracted? And I promise you, if you are still, if you are tuned into your body, and you ask yourself that simple question, does the idea of moving ahead with this opportunity make me feel expansive or contracted, in the nanosecond after you ask yourself that question, you will have an internal response. Your body will answer. Expansive feels like either a brightening or a lightening of your chest, your shoulders drop down, you might even move forward in space. Something in you, as Marie Kondo would say, sparks joy, right? Even if you're afraid, even if you don't know how it's gonna turn out, there's something that feels like yes. It feels like you wanna move towards it. It feels loving. It feels like there's expanded possibilities. That's what expansive is, whatever language that works for you. On the contrasting side, let's talk about what contracted feels like. It feels not like good fear. It feels like dread, like a tightening in your belly, like your shoulders hunch in. You might even be moving back in space. Your head might be gently shaking no. There's something in you that even if you can't understand why logically, you're just like, something about this doesn't feel good. Even if on paper that opportunity looks amazing. Even if everyone else in your place would say yes, because this is such a great opportunity for exposure or connection to X, Y, and Z. But something in you on a deeper level knows that it's a no. That's what helps my decision process always. And on a really simple level, we do this with our team. If it don't sound like fun, if all of us are like, ugh, this feels like a fucking pain in the ass, we're a big no. Right? Huge no. If we're about to take on any project and just all of us are feeling this sense of like, oh God, I would rather tweeze my bikini line with a rusty set of tweezers. That shit ain't happening. It's never gonna happen. We're not gonna do it. We will say no immediately. So that's my decision process. Body doesn't lie. All right, let's see if there's anything else here. Gonna try that, yes. Don't try the rusty tweezers thing with your bikini line, but yes, try the body truth for sure. All right, let me see if there's anything else new here. You guys are fantastic. Bum, ba, da, bum. What's my favorite show? Oh, Rhoda. Hi, baby. I love you. You've been so consistent with Self-Care Saturdays. I hope you worked out today. So right now, my favorite show at the moment is, I actually have two shows right now that I'm really feeling and really digging. One is called My Brilliant Friend. So it's the Italian show, shocker, that's on HBO based on the Italian novelist. And I love that show, and I'm taking it so slowly because it's such a morsel of goodness and inspiration, and it's deep and it's dark and it's from another time. I love it. So My Brilliant Friend, go check it out. And then the other show, just because I love it and I've watched it from the beginning, is Westworld. So I'm loving Westworld right now. I think we've only got one more episode left in this particular season, but I love it. That's what's on right now. In terms of my favorite shows, some of my favorite shows, like just that are current in terms of their happening, I will tell you, Black Mirror is one of my favorite shows because I love getting into that slightly futuristic, slightly dark, slightly weird place, and they do it better than anyone else. I mean, they're disturbing sometimes, but I absolutely love them. Like when the season of Black Mirror comes up, I'm like, woo! Woo! So happy. So happy. Okay. Now let me see if anyone else, and then we will let you guys go because you need to have a total great weekend. Oh my gosh, so many questions. Oh, I'm going to say this to Eco Kindly. I have to say this, just have to give this recommendation. How do you keep positive when you are not selling anything? First of all, I want to just tell you that my heart goes out to you and that I love you so much because those feelings of disappointment are so real and I understand them. That said, Eco Kindly, excuse me. If you can, please go sign up at thecopycure.com we have a free 7-day writing class. When people have really great products or services and you know they're great, like you're not just being fantastical or you're like, I think my stuff is great, but you actually know it in your bones that it's really good and you have customers that have said, oh my goodness, this is really good. Oftentimes, what I've seen from working with people for over 2 decades now, part of the disconnect between having a great product or service and actually selling it is through your messaging, through the actual words that you use, how you position and package it, how you communicate that value. And in that free 7-day writing class at thecopycure.com, you will get some tips that will spark new ideas that can just be a piece of the puzzle in helping you bridge that gap between having great products and services and actually selling them. So please go sign up for that. It's completely free. You'll get tons of great tips. And I just want to encourage you. We've had thousands of people go through that free writing class and it just helps them spark new ways to communicate, which always sparks new sales. So that is my recommendation for you. And I love you and don't give up. It's just about pivoting and tweaking and figuring out which piece of the puzzle isn't working. And at some point for all of us business owners, something is not working and we have to tweak it. So keep that chin up, know that it's possible, and at least have the Copy Cure as a resource to support you in rethinking how you're messaging out into the world. All right, you guys are awesome. So I'm gonna go Venmo Rocco Inappropriato, because that's his full name, Rocco Inappropriato, and then go have some brunch and enjoy my weekend. You guys are simply amazing. Pay attention. We've got a brand new Marie Forleo podcast coming up on Tuesday. That's really sweet and different. And then we've got lots of great stuff coming up on Marie TV. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming and hanging out on this self-care Saturday. Take really good care of yourselves. Take good care of each other. And as I always say, stay on your game and keep going for your dreams because the world needs that very special gift that only you have. Love you so very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.